Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW, and we're back in full strength,
We're back. It's
right?
good to be. It's good to be back. Um, yeah, man. Man, well, I'm finally in a spot where my life is normalized and everything. All my prior commitments are good now. I got all my stuff. I handled, I had family business to happen over the week where I had to go visit a family, but in Jersey due to my passing of my great grandmother. She lived a very long life and a very beautiful life. It was just good to see family and I
Mhm.
saw family members that I hadn't seen in like 20 years, bro. It was crazy. Just like seeing everybody. Like it's unfortunate that funerals are the things that like
Brings people
bring
together.
family together sometimes, but
Yeah.
that's kind of the beauty of it the same way too. Cause like my nana, she was kind of like the person that kind of held the family together for the most part. So like
You know, we
yeah,
every family always has that one motherfucker.
it's like Big Mama soul food. You know what I mean? They all came together for her.
For
Uh,
my family, it was always my cousin. So when my cousin got married last year, that was like the time where
Everybody.
well, it's like we always like came together, but that's like the first time we all like converged in like one event, one area.
Yeah, for one occasion.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
that's always nice.
yeah, it was cool shit, man. But I'm glad to have you back, brother. And I'm sure Justin is also really happy to have you back too. So you just have
Yeah,
to
I'm saving
review
this.
anymore AEW.
I mean,
Oh,
clearly he doesn't have a problem recording because him and Meals started that
yeah.
damn challenge podcast after all these years. They've been saying they're gonna do it. So
I think you know why they're doing that.
have you watched it at all?
I only watched that first episode that was linked to me via YouTube, and I thought it was really cool. I thought it really did a really good job of like catching me up on like feuds, problems, or just like the reoccurring storylines that are going on in the challenge. I think it's really funny, just that like what is it? Because this is 40. A lot of a lot of these people have probably been doing this probably like a decade and some change, maybe like 6 years at most. And they all still hate each other in some like shape or fashion. They still just don't like one another. And I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, a lot of the feuds have been long standing. I don't you haven't watched the first episode, but even like this guy Theo and this guy Paulie, they had some differences like 6 years ago. I forgot they even happened until they brought him up on the show. I was like, oh yeah, they did get into a little beef. And it's the fact that they're still holding a grudge over that 6 years later is hilarious to me. I love the challenge. It's one of my favorite. It's the show that got me into reality competition shows. I would say in the Discord, I would say I'm the second biggest fan behind Meals. Meals knows too much. I'm like,
Yeah, he knows like every like
I'm not
encyclopedic knowledge. Ooh.
I'm not that. My
Nearly
memory
had a
just
heart
bad in
attack trying to
general.
say that.
My memory is just bad in general. But yeah, man, it's what's crazy. I saw Anissa on Tinder one time, but I tried to match her. She didn't match me back. I was really hurt
you ain't paid
because
for the super tender.
you don't understand. I've been crushing on Anissa since like real world Chicago, so that's middle school. You know
I'm
what I
sure
mean?
Mills
Like
could put it. I'm sure Mills could put in a good word for you, bro. I know you know. Apparently, he knows
he
everybody
did.
else on the challenge.
I was just gonna say. Also, shout out to Mills for doing that anime panel.
Yeah,
That's big
man,
time. That's big time.
that shit made me want to like just drop everything and go to NYC just to like
I
witness
wanted to go.
that.
I wanted to go so bad. Like, yo, I should just sneak up over there, pop up in there. But
Like
I
I,
had other stuff to do.
yeah, I've never like I never been to it. Anime NYC, like so I thought that would have been really cool to pull up at. Um, but no, I'm extremely proud for that. I hope more opportunities like that come again. It's been a real long time since I've been to a con in general.
I was just gonna say I'd never been to any kind of anime con
You never
before,
been to a
so
con? I think
no.
I think it's a cool space. The only problem that I have with it is, I just don't have that spare income to like really to like do that shit anymore.
Indulge, really
Yeah.
embrace the experience.
Um
I feel like I just don't know enough about anime to like really. I feel like I would be like, I don't know what this shit is,
Honestly,
bro. I don't know what's going on.
we're kind of going all over the place for the start, but you know, banter's good banter. I think that even if you don't know a lot, it's still really fun to go to because more or less there's gonna be something for you. Like, let's say you never watched anime or like, you know, you really don't know what the fuck is going on. There's still video game stuff there. There's still comic book stuff there. You know, every anime con got the swords booth. You know, I think everybody loves swords. So you know, you pull up on that, and then if you're a gamer, they have like swords from like video games. They have like the free play arcade stuff. Um, they have like the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, which is just like that's a lot. But you know, might be the only place in your city where you can get it. Um, and then the panels are really cool if you never like watched and they'll have like an anime for beginners panel. There'll be rooms where you could just watch anime. Yeah, this is really fun, man. I do want to go back. I do want to go to, now talking about it, I do want to go to another one, but it's just been a really long fucking time since I've like done it.
I'll see what's going on. I think there's one in Rhode Island coming up soon. I think I saw Mario Lopez is going to be there. I don't know if it's an anime con or some kind of con though. I said Mario Lopez. I saw an advertisement.
So random. Actually, that's not random because I met Rikishi at one. Wrestlers are also at cons. So I saw Ric Flair, Rikishi, Mick Foley. That's it.
Did Rikishi complain about his son's booking when he saw him?
No, this is when the Usos were just still just regular ass niggas.
Some dudes with face paint.
Yeah,
when I couldn't tell which one was which.
Yeah, they at this like not even joking, at that point in time, they were just niggas with face paint. So yeah, there was no booking complaints to be had at the time. I'm pretty sure they had the tag belts as well at that time as well. But
he gotta shut up, bro. Enough is enough. Shut up. What are you doing? I don't know. What are you trying to gain here? You know what it is, Rikishi? I caught a little of this on a little bit of this on Total Divas too, on certain episodes I've seen. Mm-hmm. He likes the attention. He's very much big things about himself
for sure.
And I think I don't know how Triple H is gonna or the people in the back gonna react to it, but I just feel like you're making it hot, bro. Like chill out, man.
You know, I'm not back there, but I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers are just looking at it and then just brushing it off, probably saying the same stuff we're saying, just like, hey, shut the fuck up. Just shut up, bro.
Even Jay said he like, yo, chill out, man. What you doing? I got this.
Yeah. Pops must have been mad just to get told to chill the fuck out. But
sometimes you gotta do it, bro. Sometimes you gotta tell your parents, yo.
Bugging.
I'm 40 years old. I got this. I've been wrestling for about what? How long have you been wrestling for? At least 15 years. You know what I mean? Longer than that.
Yeah, man. They use it like no bullshit. You talking like a fucking Mark, bro. Relax. I swear to God, it's not that serious. Niggas say you should go to AEW. What?
For what? What are you gonna do that? Just because he hasn't won the IC title yet? Like, okay. So what? Who cares?
Yeah,
that man. I don't know the numbers for sure. He got to be top 5 in merch for sure.
Not you know even that. He's like, even without the IC title, he's a decorated wrestler. Even without it,
he's already a Hall of Famer. He's already considered one of the greatest of all time, at least tag team wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's already solidified.
You see how we seamlessly weaved into wrestling, man.
Just because I've been gone for 2 months don't mean that I still got this.
We nice at this shit. I need to find out how to. I need to get drops back in this shit. Let the guns off. But yeah, man, just fucking relax. Like you making it hot, and also just making it weird. But like, yeah, like I I saw like I don't want to call it discourse. It wasn't. It really wasn't that serious. But like I saw a lot of people talking about like you need to crown Jey Uso right now.
Why?
No, you don't.
You don't have to.
You said like you seriously don't have to. Like he is in. Like I know the belt has multiple purposes. Sometimes it is a reward for doing a great job. Sometimes it is used to like give somebody of importance. Give it to somebody for prestige, blah blah this and that. Like it gets used for so many different things. But I think in this point in time right now, Jey Uso is so over. You do not need to give him a thank you for your hard work type shit or title. It just doesn't need to be that.
That man, the longest reigning tag team champion in the world. He's fine. You know what I mean? He's fine.
Like
Okay.
he is okay. Like he's insanely over. Like even if it's not gonna happen. Even if like the yeet shit stops or it like dies down, which I can't fathom universe where that happens. Like that's his yes chant. Like he's dying with that.
Yeah, the is up there with what already. You know what I mean? It's like it's his what. It's his what or
it's
yeah.
it's it's his what? It's his RKO. It's his yes. Like it's all sorts of shit. But even if the yeet stuff dies down, right? Nobody's doing the yeet. It's not getting over. He doing the bounce. Only 3 motherfuckers in the crowd bouncing with him. You know what he gonna pivot and do? Bloodline, baby.
right back at it. He's good.
Let's make the time. Timeline wise, that's not gonna happen because that shit's like happening really soon, and also it's like the yeet is not gonna like stop being over. But like, even if Jey Uso gets like if he gets cold at all, he has molten lava to pour on himself as soon as that happens.
Also, he's a twin brother you can just team right back up with.
Like he does not need like he doesn't need the belt.
He
like,
has
guys,
he
relax.
has the whole twin he can just go team up with and they can dominate the tag division like they did for the last 6 years or whatever.
Like just let him rock. Just be cool, man. But yeah, that is the wrestling talk. And before we get into the trenches, anything you would like to say or anything you would like to catch up with?
No, I think I'm all right.
I do.
Wait.
There's a lot of shit that I like. There's so much shit I'd rather talk about the AEW right now.
I bought Baldur's Gate. I finally bought it.
Word.
So, I'm just gonna buy the game.
Oh
I've been like,
man,
I just bought Baldur's Gate 3. I played maybe about an hour. 30 minutes of that was making a character.
That character creator is good as fuck, ain't it?
It really is, but I was like, I'm not trying to go through all these different categories and races and sub races. I was like, you know what? This looks cool.
All right,
I'm gonna just rock with this.
You unfortunately got me in the pocket, bro. We could talk about this for another 45.
I went in blind. I made a half orc.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
I tried to make it as interesting as possible. So I made him like really, really strong, like strength wise, but like everything else is kind of
class.
I don't remember, bro.
You haven't picked you don't pick you gotta remember your class.
I don't remember the class. I remember it was warrior. It was a warrior because I wanted him to be hand-to-hand combat, big muscly guy, but like dumb as hell. That was kind of like
so barbarian, basically.
Yeah, I think whatever it was.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's like an idiot pretty much.
That's a good class, man.
But I just want to see how it goes. I have no idea like what could happen.
No charisma's crazy.
There's like low charisma. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, if anything, I'll redo it if I'm not feeling it.
But, yeah, you can always respec, and then if you just like want to pick a different play style, there'll be a character that you could just go and be like, okay, I don't want to be stupid dumb barbarian. Maybe I actually do want to talk my ways out of situations. Instead of slugging it out all the fucking time. But nah, man, I love Baldur's Gate, man. I put in so many hours into that shit. I beat it. The updates keep on coming, keep on rolling. I heard there was another update with one of the character endings and shit like that.
Okay, cool. I got plenty to play, so that's good.
I told myself that I won't replay the game until its first anniversary. Cause
isn't that coming soon?
No.
When did it come out?
Oh, when did it come out? I feel like
I feel like it's been like a year, hasn't it? Because it won Game of the Year last year,
yeah,
right?
they wouldn't gonna shit, it might be soon. Oh my god. I can't wait to play this shit again.
Let me look it
No,
up.
Baldur's Gate is a fantastic game. I might have missed it actually. I just been what
It
have I
came
been playing?
out. It came out August 3rd of last year. So yeah, it's been over a year.
August 3rd, we're so back. But yeah, I'm sure they're gonna release more stuff for its first anniversary. Yeah, man, I love D&D. I think Dungeons and Dragons is really cool, and I think this is honestly really the only game that's out right now, or just like in this modern age that is very much like that. I'm not gonna get into all the Wizards of the Coast shit. Whatever they want to do with their IP, whatever. But Baldur's Gate goated forever. I like that game a lot. I can't wait. Keep me updated, man. I want to know. I want to know who you banging with, who you banging.
You feel me?
Uh uh yeah, who you lining with, man. There's so many there's so many cool factions and shit
I'm
like
going
that.
into this so blind. I have no idea
Dog,
what to expect.
you're gonna have so much fucking fun, man.
I was gonna do that, or I was gonna buy a Wukong, but I was like, I'll wait on Wukong. I can see that going on sale at some
Yeah.
point. I'll wait it out.
Have a just ride the wave. It's a long game.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
I
lot to
saw.
do and stuff like that. So, I know a lot of people that have like hundreds of hours in
And like, didn't
and
even
they're
finish the first part, right?
and they're only in the first act. And I'm just like, oh God, there's not that much stuff to do in the first act. So why are you guys in there for so long? Um, but yeah, a lot of people just like do the first act, start over like that dopamine hit of that first act goes crazy. But I
Is
think
that
it's like
real? Okay.
I think like the like act 1.5 is just like it's also like really good, but I don't know if people are like going that far. But
Mhm.
it's really good shit, man. I love the game a lot. Probably in my top five, absolutely. Um
Also, quickly before you get into your bag, I got one more thing to talk about, video game related. Um, Capcom. I like what you're
woo,
doing. I like what you're doing.
hey man.
I saw that announcement. Look, I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing. I haven't played the game in a very, very long time. But when they announced Power Stone 2,
Oh,
I said,
I've
bruh,
played Power Stone recently. Yeah, that
is
shit's
it
still fucking fun, baby.
still fun? Okay. Yeah, I'm
That
getting
shit
that.
is
I'm on it.
And then you play with the homies. Oh my god,
Yeah, no,
man!
I'm
Come
on it.
on. Part with the streets is missing, and
Party
I was also
games
talking. Party games is missing.
is missing.
Power Stone is that. Um, a game that is on my wish list, and it will probably never, ever, ever get a remake or a remaster or a revisit or ever done again is Pac-Man Fever.
Hard.
It's just Namco's Mario Party. That game is so fucking fun, man.
Do I remember that? Pac-Man Fever?
That game is never coming out again. Never getting a remaster. I don't ever see it happening. I think that is the last game in my childhood that hasn't been like re-released.
I would love a Fusion Frenzy re-release. I feel like they did, didn't they?
They did do a new Fusion Frenzy. I think it launched with the Xbox One. I don't think it caught on though.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Capcom is literally bringing every single game in their library to the next generation
They're probably
and
tired of like, hey, everybody keeps freaking pirating it anyway.
emulating and then yeah,
Yeah.
like just come on through, bro. Um, like this is more than just like Skyrim getting a release every like, every new gen, you know,
Yeah, Power Stone has been decades.
dog, insanity. Seeing Power Stone, what you know that the picture with the monkey and it says neurons activated. That
Yeah,
was
that
me,
was special.
man. That you
That's special
cherish
right
moments
there.
like these, man. This is fucking crazy, yo.
It's what it's all about, baby.
Absolutely. And I think that I hope a lot of people follow in Capcom's like footsteps, I don't know why that was hard to get out, but like just follow in their
You know
footsteps.
what's
Like,
it's not even just Capcom. Nike is I think they're
yeah,
dropping every sneaker possible. They're like,
yeah. What
fuck
is
it.
it?
We're
Aren't
just
they?
gonna drop this.
They're releasing the MF Doom joints, right?
Yeah, they're like, just fuck it. We're just gonna drop them again. Who would
Just
have thought
keep,
that ever happened?
yeah, right.
I don't know
Just keep it
what
up.
these I don't know the comp companies. I don't know if it's the new kind of thing. Just get like, you know what? Just put everything out. It makes
It's
sense.
yeah.
Exclusivity, fuck it.
Please, everyone, just re-release your shit.
Yeah, everybody.
Like, um, what is it? Square Enix has done it. You know, they did the pixel remasters and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
there is even games in their catalog that I feel like there's a little more in there. Go into your inner Square soft and then just
Mm.
pull some shit out.
Some real obscure.
You will make money. Like they have been pulling out stuff that's like extremely obscure, like Alive, Triangle Strategy, and all sorts of other shit like that. Pull out that brand new Chrono Trigger. I swear to God, niggas gonna spread money on that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, Chrono Trigger, absolutely.
Just give us that new Chrono Trigger. I swear niggas panties gonna get wet, bro. Just do it. Just do it.
Hey, next year I'll be 30. Next year I'll be 30 years.
Yeah.
Better time.
This is it's a deep cut for me, but it's something that I'm heavily interested in. I would like to play, even though I have the emulator already. Is Vagrant Story.
That
Re
sounds very familiar. Why do I know what that is?
Re-release it. I'll delete the emulator right now. I can play it for free. I will delete it, give you money.
Why did that sound so familiar? Have I played that before?
I mean, it's a PS1 game, so I don't know.
Maybe.
Um, but yeah, a lot of people are following in their footsteps, and I absolutely love it. Tekken or Namco, it's not too late. You can do it too. I remember owning Tekken 5, and then you had all the Tekken games on there, except like Tag and shit. Um, just do it again. My PC can handle it. I got the storage space.
I don't.
Delete balls is gay. You might.
I bought it for the for the PlayStation. My laptop, this bad boy. It's on its last legs.
Get rid of that City Skylines way. Well, is a City Skylines 2 dropping? So whatever, you be all right, man.
Whatever. No, it dropped for PC, it didn't drop for console, so
Uh,
I'm over it.
you not locked in? Yeah.
I'm on what you call now.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate.
Gate.
Yeah,
I'm half orc. I'm not worried about that.
yeah.
I got a princess to save or something. I don't know what the hell going on. Kill a mind player.
That's more like it. I was like, saving the princess.
I don't know.
My bag that I wanted to get into really quick is more reality TV stuff. I'm really enjoying it. It's really cool. One question that I have to ask is, in a lot of these reality TV shows, these motherfuckers don't be drinking or eating food, bruh. What is up with that?
I think it has to do with editing. I know for example, in like Love is Blind is famously known for having those gold cups
Mm-hmm.
so that you can't see through it, so they can edit it the way they
yeah,
want to.
it's just editing. Yeah.
Because like if you want to spice up some shit to make the storyline make more sense or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you see one clip of like a full plate of chicken, and the next clip they have no food on the plate, and then the next clip they have a full plate of food again.
You
And
know
you're
what
like, what's up with that?
that is crazy. But then that also is just like they I don't really think it's an editing like issue for I just think it's just like it's an editing issue for them to splice and make artificial drama.
Yes, definitely. So like, or even
Just
like I
mixing
know,
nigga sentences and shit like that.
yeah, or I know like on Love Island, the way they did it was like they fed like they obviously did the cooking the breakfast in the morning, but then they fed
Mm-hmm.
them lunch and dinner, and during that time they just couldn't talk at all. They just had to sit there and eat their dinner outside, and
Mm-hmm.
that's done. And then once dinner's done, then they can go back to talking, and because they don't want to
Yeah.
miss anything while they're eating. So that's how they do it. So I
Yeah.
mean, I think it just varies on the kinds of shows.
Because I was watching Jocelyn's Cabaret, and
Oh brother,
and
here
I
you
also
go.
watched Baddies. No. I'm not gonna get too deep in
Here
that.
y'all go.
But I swear to God, for two We finished 2 seasons of Jocelyn's Cabaret. 2 seasons. I have not seen these bitches drink a lick of water, bruh. All they do is smoke and drink.
I know it smelled crazy in there.
They have no problem with them smoking a blunt. Ain't no editing issue around that. All these
Nah,
bitches do is smoke and drink alcohol, fight. Jocelyn's Cabaret, hey man, we got to get these bitches right so they could dance, all this and that. I don't see these bitches practicing. I don't see them working out. I don't see these bitches stretch. Sorry, I'm saying the word bitches, but this shit really infuriates me. They so Jocelyn can only have, or artificially, but she only has like she only picks like 3 or 4 dancers, right?
mm-hmm.
And if you don't get picked, you just stay in the house. Nigga. And then she tells you, work on your routine, work on your dance, blah, blah, this and that. I'm gonna go practice my ass off. They cut to these bitches that got left out last night and they playing mini golf. Get to fucking work.
When that locked in, damn.
What the fuck are y'all doing? And also, for Jocelyn Cabaret, Texas or whatever, stop. Hold on. I almost said something crazy. I'm gonna reword it. Get dancers. Get people who dance. Stop just getting stop getting bitches that suck and fuck, bro. Let's get some actual dancers in here.
Oh my goodness.
I am so sick of
my ears.
I get so sick of watching this fucking show and they'd be like, oh yeah, bitches talking shit, and it'd be like, shut the fuck up, you can't dance. Why are you talking right now? They yelling at this one lady that got to dance last night. They fucking up her dress for the red carpet. Instead of ripping up or, poking holes in her fucking dress, why don't you hit that pole and fucking practice so you can dance the next night? What's with the hater shit? I get it's a competition. But you're not but you're not working on the part that puts you in the competition.
Stop. What Eddie say? He said, "You're not cheating, you're not trying." Feel me?
You feel me?
Eddie said that.
Why aren't y'all? Why aren't y'all trying to Why aren't y'all getting to work for real? These bitches, some of these bitches just want free housing, bruh, in the platform.
They might be homeless.
And you know what? If you're homeless, you should be trying twice as fucking hard because you don't want to go back to the home you don't got.
You think dancing for Jocelyn gonna get him out the hood?
Absolutely.
A cabaret moving like that?
Bust your ass in that cabaret, bro. And I swear to God, you'll be doing club appearances.
I'll be mad as hell if I went to that club. I saw freaking Big Lex over there. That's the only one I know. You know what I mean?
Hell no, I would love if
like double homicide party.
No.
You feel me?
I forgot. That's such a that was a very funny, also very out of pocket. But
why did that even cross her mind when she said that? It's such an old reference at this point. But
yeah,
why did she say that?
Young buck, slick mouth, all that sort of shit. But hey, y'all got to get to the dancing, bro. Y'all got to get to work. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just this and that's on my mind. We can get into the wrestling now. Ready?
Do it.
All right. Julia Status.
Big Julia.
She posted a picture of her. It seemed like hugging her mama, hugging her grandma. She gone. She is on her way. I can't wait.
Julia's time has officially come to an end after today's Marigold show. From Ice Ribbon to Stardom to Marigold, Julia made waves all over Japan until the very end. She'll be now heading to the United States, where she's expected to debut in WWE NXT imminently. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
I'm
see what
excited.
happens.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited for this.
don't think she'll show up at No Mercy. I feel like that might be too soon. Actually, you know what? Maybe she will. Who knows? Um,
Mhm.
I can see it. Maybe if No Mercy was in Florida, maybe. But if they just ship her right off to Denver, that's crazy. Yeah, you come on straight to Denver. Um,
Shit, fuck it.
okay. I think they might save it for the CW debut. That would make more sense to me.
Yeah, I
Hopefully she
mean,
can get adjusted. I mean, it's only a month in, but at least you can get somewhat adjusted to living in America and getting whatever paperwork you need to get done or
mhm.
passport stuff,
I'm
whatever.
I'm I'm sure that was probably already done as
Yeah,
we
it's
were
probably
waiting for
already
her
in the
to show
process.
up.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, no, I'm ready for it, man. I'm really excited to see Julia. I think she is a phenomenal talent, great wrestler. I always liked her stuff in Stardom. I wish a lot. I wish her and Hannah Kimura got to actually do their feud and shit like that before her passing. But I mean, I'm excited for her. I think she's yeah, I think she's really talented. I haven't seen a lot of Marigold stuff. I actually don't. I say I don't know where to really see it, but I could probably just go into the Discord and probably find a link somewhere. Um, I'm just not on top of it as much as I should. Um, so looking forward to that.
that was all the trench news I got, to be honest with you, because
Yeah, everything kind of
everything else, yeah, everything else could
happened.
be added. Yeah,
There was that rumor about WWE starting a PC in
Vegas.
Vegas, and that was shot down. It seemed like that was like a plant story to weed out some rat. Um,
Or I think it might have just got misinterpreted. It seemed like more to me it got misinterpreted. What someone heard something and then someone said something to somebody else, and then that's how it became like, oh, they're moving to
mhm.
Vegas. In the future, I could see them maybe having a second or like a mini PC in Vegas
Yeah, I
at
mean
some point.
that'd be perfect. That would be fine with me. Honestly, when I heard it was that, like a lot of people were just like, oh, they're gonna pick up and like ship everybody over and stuff like
Yeah, it
that.
would
But
have sucked.
I was just like, no, you could have a South division, then South and West, and then probably expand up North or just some other shit. So I wasn't really too I was like whatever to it. But uh I think this would be good. This should be good. Well, I think it would be good if it was happening. Let me correct myself. uh so yeah, that's that. Let's get into AEW All In, and then we can, just start weaving stuff in and out the show. Like going into Dynamite, you know how this goes.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Let's talk about All In. You have any initial thoughts of
Um,
overall show?
overall show. Um, man, I'm thinking if I liked it better than last year's show.
I liked it better
Like
than last year's show. I'll tell
like
you that right now.
yeah, I'm trying to like actually like think about like do I like really feel that way or I'm just chatting. Um yeah, I kind of don't actually know how I feel about like between the two. Um I think they're, both okay, both have matches that, they probably get a really save for, their go home or the next night or, stuff like that. So yeah, I think the show was fine. Is that okay to say? They gonna kill me for that?
No. I have a couple of initial thoughts and overall thoughts about this. Before even getting to the show, I thought obviously there's less hype than the first time. That's inevitable. You can't recreate that feeling of the first ever All In and the
Can't
kind of the hype
can't
up to it.
can't recreate the crowd either.
That too. That's exactly my point. But I will say this show is much better built than the previous All In. I thought most of the main matches had, story going into it that made sense and had been built at least for a month, some longer, some over the year. As far as the show goes, I liked the show. I thought it was a good show. I didn't get to watch it live, so I don't know if that really affected it anyway. I think it did, because as far as like the what's that joint? The casino,
Battle
what is
Royale.
it? Not the battle, whatever. The
Gauntlet.
gauntlet. Yeah, because I think if I had watched it without knowing all the surprises that went into it, I probably would have given it a higher rating. So I thought the match was just okay, but I just all the hype from seeing, the people that came out probably would have added to it. It would be like if I watched the Royal Rumble, or if I watched the Royal Rumble late after I'd known everything that happened. I probably just wouldn't have the same, because that's kind of the appeal of the match. Like, who you never know what's going to happen type of thing, but going and knowing kind of hurt. So yeah, I watched this on later on in the day. I didn't get to watch it live, so that may affect how I felt about the show too. But all in all, that was a good show compared to last year. Main event wise, it's not even close. In my
What do you mean?
opinion, I thought
Oh,
last year's main event was terrible.
oh, yeah.
And I
Sorry.
gave this main event a 5. The first 5 I've given AEW in probably 2 years. So I thought it was, yeah. I mean, where you want to start? You want to start the pre-show or kind of
We're gonna
go from
start
there?
at whatever the fuck Wikipedia says. We got 16-man tag. No, we're not talking about that. I ain't watch that shit.
Too many men, many men, as the great Skepta, English philosopher once said.
Too many men, too many.
Too many men, many men.
We actually do need some more girls in here.
I saw this when they said 16-man tag match. I said, y'all made Athena stay home. She posted a picture of herself.
What is it? Her and some other nigga.
Her with pizza and chips watching from home.
Moriarty
at the crib. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, 11 minutes. Good for them. Everybody, you know what I mean? Get that paycheck. I feel them. You know what I mean? You could have a battle royal. Look, why you do a 16-man tag?
Yeah, I don't get why
it's like a little battle royal.
Why did it have to be 16 people?
That's pretty funny. Why not 20? We already we're close enough.
Yeah.
Fuck it, 10 on 10.
Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii defeated Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway, and Willow Nightingale gets to pick the stipulation of her rematch, right? Rematch.
All out. Yeah, her match with Chris Statlander.
Yeah.
All out.
And Willow chooses street fight.
Makes sense. It's kind of her match specialty.
Yeah.
The fact this match went 8 minutes is nuts.
Yeah. Like you've built up a lot to this.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And you don't give it that time. So yeah, that is a little crazy, but it is what it is, honestly.
No, I'm saying it's too long. I think a match with Stokely Hathaway, I mean, shout out to Stokely, but come on, I don't really know it.
Stoke, we love you. You should have been there that long. Kind of crazy.
Not a bad spine buster though. I'll give him that. I'll give him the spine buster.
He probably worked his asshole to get that spine buster.
He can whip that off. I respect it because he did the pose. You got to pose after the spine buster.
Oh, absolutely.
You have to.
Next time you get in there, let's do a shooting star press. I know you can do
it. Let's talk about
it. Go fucking hurt himself. Okay, next match. Oh, and then we get a 10-man tag after this. Oh my lord, bro! I'm so glad I missed this shit.
They made Athena stay home.
You get a fucking the Von Erichs, Sammy Guevara, Shibata, and Dustin Rhodes, with Kevin Von Erich versus Undisputed Kingdom, and Cage of Agony. Hold on, I'm looking at this. Undisputed Kingdom. It has Matt Taven, right? Mike Bennett. I'm just saying, why the fuck isn't Rodney Strong tagging with these niggas?
Because he was in a casino joint.
Oh, you're so right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Is there a story to this one, or they just shooting from the hip?
Well, Sammy and Dustin just defeated Undisputed Kingdom for the ROH Tag Team Champion. So Dustin's a double champion, by the way. You didn't know.
I'm gonna forget after this recording, so thank you for telling me.
Shibata just there for the vibes. I think. I don't think he has anything to do with anything. I could be wrong. He might have some beef with Undisputed. I don't know. Yeah, in Cage of Agony. You know what I mean? Why not?
Not me. Motherfucker don't know shit about nothing.
Shout out to Sammy Guevara and Brian Cage for not discussing wardrobes, and both of them wearing Wolverine gear, which is nuts because
twinning. Come on, man.
Because Brian Cage has been wearing Wolverine gear and had a Wolverine gimmick for the last like 20 years.
Yeah.
So
he's like, if Sammy would have came out as Deadpool, I'd been like, oh, okay, whatever. But like, why'd you come out as the same outfit as him?
And it looked like a Johnny Gargano fit. It looked like Johnny Gargano like sent him that.
Yeah, because he's so fucking small.
it even had like little vest, just like Gargano would wear. It was very Gargano-esque outfit.
Unoriginal iron. Next match. Yeah, that match is like strictly like Collision or ROH shit. So I'm not gonna get into the weeds of that. And then what is actually listed as the main show, we got Pac without the Death Triangle, Blackpool Combat Club defeating the Patriarchy, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. No, it's not Scissor Gang, it's just the Bang Bang Gang, sorry. And House of Black to get the AEW Trios titles. Why didn't Pac come out tonight with the Trios titles?
I don't know.
You know, that probably would have been a lot of work to poison Ronda the name.
Yeah, it would have belt on. You have too much work. I feel him.
He could have hit him with a belt shot or some shit instead.
Nah.
You don't think so? I don't know.
I don't know.
A
sneak poison Ronda kind of nuts when you think about
it. It's absolutely insane, but
that's hilarious.
You know how these niggas get down. But yeah, they won it. I'm sure if you watch Collision or
I have some thoughts on this because this was interesting to me. This is why I can't. This Tony Khan is a strong booker thing really bothers me because he'll do something like this, right? We have spent a month dealing with House of Black, the Patriarchy, and the Bang Bang Gang with these trios title feud they've been doing, right? We have invested so many hours into this, time and energy into this, and then none of the three teams win. The team that got put together the night before wins the match. What was the point in all that stuff we just did? Weeks and weeks of collision of these teams going at it in multiple matches, just for none of them to be involved in the outcome. A makeshift team beat all three of them. A team that was made the night before.
Hey, man.
What? What is that?
I don't know, man.
For what it was,
I thought that shit was so stupid.
For what it was, I did give it a 3.75. That was a fun little ladder match. Nick Wayne was wilding for that destroyer out to the outside. That little whatever. No, you know what was wilding? Juice Robinson. He took a crazy bump. I forgot what he did. Somehow he landed on the ropes, balls first, and he was bugging for that bump. Whatever it was nuts. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying. It
looked like it hurt really, really bad.
It was a ladder match. A lot of shit was happening there, so I'm not going to really remember.
But also, that was the first destroyer of the night. There's two more that come up. Just so we're clear.
Thanks, Quan.
The destroyer count was on.
Sorry, I'm looking at this on my phone, and the fucking font is so tiny.
Next up is Mariah May versus Toni Storm.
How did you feel about that match? Because that match got rated lower than, Meltzer rated it lower than Mercedes.
No, that was fake. That was a fake.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't real.
Oh, what the fuck they do that for?
I don't know.
That's
I like this match.
unnecessary.
I thought it was pretty good. Actually, honestly, out of all the singles matches, yeah, no, I like this. It was good. Only thing I was a little confused by why she slapped her Mariah slap her mom for. That's necessary. Why she do that?
Get that.
What did mom do?
Imagine just explaining to your mom, "Hey, I need some heel heat. I'm gonna slap the
Just
fuck out you."
but like what I don't you remember when Dominic Mysterio like threatened his mom or whatever. There was a
Yeah,
reason for it. You know what I mean?
yeah, he hates his fucking family.
Yeah. Where'd this come from? What did mom do?
um, and then what is it? When he fucking poured the he splashed the
Drink
water
on
in
the
her
sister?
face.
Yeah.
I thought that was really stupid because he was just supposed to just splash it out of her chest. How was that supposed to be mean? Bitch, I'm ruining
Well,
your
I
whole
guess
fucking
if you
outfit.
got somebody's shirt wet, I'd be a little upset too, to be honest
No,
with you.
I'm ruining your fucking outfit, your makeup, all that shit.
Mm.
That's real dickhead shit. I don't know. That's just me. Um,
Yeah, good match. I really enjoyed
yeah, I
this.
thought it was fine.
Delivered.
Like I think I think a lot of these matches are fine. This is better than the normal stuff that we get on Dynamite or anything like that. I just think it's really weird that that they're just fine. Like they're just a-okay.
I talked about this in the Discord a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
AEW's match quality. I don't know if it's because we're just getting used to it. It's been kind of 5 years now. We've kind of seen
Mm-hmm.
it all. Where it just I don't know. The matches don't hit the same. Like, if anything, you could depend on AEW's match quality. I think we can all agree with that. Like they'll go all out. But even now, I just feel like it don't hit the same no more.
All out's next week, brother.
All in, whatever the hell.
Fucking, fucking.
But yeah, is it just me? I feel like the matches don't they still
Like,
have good matches, but I feel like it's more far between than it was before.
yeah, this show felt very like it felt like a good episode of Dynamite.
I go for and kind of the atmosphere definitely took it next level.
Yeah, that's generally how I feel about it. Like that's like count it as a knock on the pay-per-view if you want to, but I just really felt like this was just kind of like how they should be performing. Like this is how a lot of their business should be done.
I agree with that for sure. Um,
Um, yeah. So
I'll tell you what business they shouldn't be doing.
go ahead,
Hook defeats Chris Jericho in a match. Man, ugh,
dog.
ugh.
Jericho. It hurts, man. It really do. Like I know we don't, we're not really rocking with Jericho. We kind of dunk on him day in, day out, type shit. But like this nigga's like seeing somebody regress this hard like it hurts. It's not enjoyable to like watch him do his thing.
I'm not having a good time. Jericho and AEW has been for the most part disappointing. I feel like everything he's trying to do hasn't really worked as far as
Nothing.
getting young guys over.
Getting he can't even get himself over.
You know what's crazy? I think that dumb high guy shit is kind of getting over with the live crowd, surprisingly enough. A little bit. I hear the crowd give him little pops for it.
You hate to
Um,
hear
you hate to hear
it.
it, but I gotta be honest with you. This match, Chris, yeah, it wasn't too exciting. We had cricket balls get thrown at each other. I made a whole TikTok about this.
Okay.
We've also discussed this online. I don't remember from the Discord or on Twitter. Just Hook's trajectory and where Hook's at. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like it. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like that he's still involved with the FTW championship. I don't like the FTW championship still exists.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I just like if comparing Hook to once again Dom Mysterio, where they both kind of debuted at the same time. They're both second generation guys. And just look where Hook was in 2020 and look where Dom was in 2020, and then look where Dom is in 2024 and look where Hook is in 2024. It's
Night and
like
day.
what's going on? Hook had all the momentum in the world. The guy was basically a meme, like you know what I mean? Like
I remember when we got on here and we talked about Hook, and I said, "Hey man, I love how he wrestles. I am all for this if they get it right."
I don't. Yeah, I think they're doing them wrong. I don't. I think they're doing him a disservice. He should be working indies, honestly, or
Like
something.
I generally don't feel like he's like getting anything working with like Chris Jericho.
Yeah, or now they're putting him with Roderick Strong, which I'm sure will be a good match because Roderick is a great wrestler. But what?
He's not on
Why
his
does
level.
or not even that? Why does Roderick Strong want that championship? Why does anybody want that championship? It's not real.
Yeah, I feel like the only reason why they're gonna want that is well, the only reason Roddy is gonna want that is because you didn't really pit me in that match, so therefore I'm gonna take this title from you. Is that a compelling or interesting story?
I don't know. Well, they got a week to build it, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just
Like,
like,
but like, do we care that Roger Strong got screwed? Like,
yeah, we gotta trust Tony on this one. He said so. He said, "Trust me." He
that
said,
boy
"Trust
can't
me."
that boy can't cook, bro.
He said, "Trust me, I got this."
All trust should be lost. Yeah, man. No, I'm not. Like I'm all for Hook. Like I'm cool with it, man. I really am. He's just in a spot I don't feel like he should really be in anymore. That's why.
All I'm saying, Dominic Mysterio is probably arguably top three heel on Raw right now, and the biggest storyline on Raw right now. Um, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what's Hook doing? 8-man tag with
Like
with the conglomeration. That's another thing I talk about. Conglomeration. What are they doing?
I don't think that the conglomeration shit is funny.
I don't think it's supposed to be funny. I just like there's just like five guys that just don't have nothing to do. They just wrestle every weekend.
Yeah.
Then like
Also
they got
it
nothing for those guys.
and it also doesn't help that they're always in these like multi-man matches. So it just annoys me a little bit more every time that I do see them. That's the end of that thought, actually. I'm gonna just stop right there. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. WWE at least had like the balls to like get Hook away from Ray.
You mean Dom?
Dom, yeah, sorry.
Not really. I mean, he's still been pretty
Well,
with
like
Ray this whole time. He wrestled him on Monday.
you're actually right. Let me rephrase that just a little bit. He's actually just doing other shit.
Yeah, he's his own man, which is all we've ever asked for. You
Yeah,
know?
I still feel like Hook is like right now not his own man, and he's like just kind of just doing whatever. Like I get it, that's your father's legacy, but I think there's actually gonna have to be a point in his character or just like in his time in general where he's gonna want, desire, need to be more than that.
I'm talking about Hook, right?
Yeah, Hook, sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm right there with you. Also, Taz, worst Taz mission ever. What was that?
I mean, he's
That
like
wasn't even.
fucking come on,
It was
man.
like a chicken wing, bro. It wasn't even like a Taz mission. He didn't get his arm around the guy's throat.
Come on, man. He's fucking old as shit.
He's not that old.
He's not, but damn. Put my niggas on slack.
If Kevin Von Erich can go out there and do an Iron Claw, 56-year-old Taz can do a damn Taz mission.
That fucking Iron Claw don't take no goddamn effort for real.
The Taz mission?
Yeah, I mean, with the claw, all you doing is just putting your hand on the nigga forehead. Is that peak wrestling technique there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, I thought Kevin was older than that. He's only 67.
oh, he's not at all. My bad, bro.
So that man pushing like 75. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, you're green. Um, moving on. We got the Young Bucks defeating FTR, The Acclaim. Um, Grizzly Young Vets show up, and the Grizzly Young
No pop.
Vets. Yeah. Can't say I feel bad about that. Um,
This was underwhelming. I thought this match was very underwhelming.
I'm surprised you like expected a lot here.
I wasn't expecting a lot. I don't know. I feel like the route, I thought the whole route they even took to get to this match was a lot. And then they were doing like 30-minute
Mm-hmm.
time limit draws and shit. And I'm like, okay, why are we like just for that match to happen? I was like, oh, okay, that was a match.
It sure did happen.
But yeah, Grizzly Young Vets come out. They're like, hey, we want those tag titles. And then on Dynamite tonight, they were like kind of reiterated, hey, we want those tag titles. And grit
They
your
really,
teeth.
they really got no pop.
And then yeah, what's the name comes out? What am I gonna say? I totally forgot what I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's what happened.
I mean, that's kind
Grizzly
of
Young
it
Vets come
for
out.
the tag
Yeah,
related
no.
stuff, honestly.
Yeah, we didn't hear from FTR the Acclaim this week on Dynamite. So Dynamite felt like they had a very short, like a very small staff on hand.
Yeah,
The matches were really long, and there wasn't a lot of people like involved in the show.
yeah. I think that's for the best, but this episode was a lot more compact. I think
It felt like Collision.
uh,
It felt very Collision-esque to me.
I
Just
haven't
long
wa-
matches.
I haven't watched Collision in a really long time, so I can't
Uh,
say. um, but no, this felt it felt like a brisk show, even though I didn't really enjoy a lot of the stuff that I was seeing. But um NXT felt longer, which it
oh
normally
God.
like doesn't.
You know
That's
how it is with a tape episode.
yeah, that's where I was like getting. It just took my
Yeah.
brain a while to get there.
Oh
Um
God.
yeah, no, I felt like this episode of NXT, you know, it just kept going and going and going. And I was very much waiting for it to fucking stop. I didn't know it was a tape episode until the fucking Discord just kind of like bowed out. And I was like, oh damn.
I didn't read the spoilers, but I was just like, oh yeah, no, this is the tape episode. I could
Yeah,
tell after a while, like they taped this for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, it had taped energy,
big taped energy.
big tape energy.
Um, yeah, I thought I thought this episode was a lot shorter. I don't know. They did like a very weird switcheroo. I didn't realize how bad NXT gets when it's a taped episode. Okay. Moving on. We got Christian Cage versus Kyle O'Reilly. You remember what happened in here?
Wait, what happened?
Christian Cage.
The Casino Gauntlet?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what are you talking? Like, what are you talking
Sorry.
about?
It just like read like it was a normal match. My fault. Because normally on Wikipedia it will like list people that were like in it. Oh, I was just like, why the fuck this match happen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, one okay. I can name the
the
people in it, so
yeah, there was a lot of people that was in it.
a
The
lot of
Wikipedia
guys.
just said fuck it.
It probably be scroll down a little bit further, but I'm looking.
No, I'm looking at a screenshot of it.
Uh, Orange Cassidy and Okada start the match off. We should have known Okada would be in the show. I don't know why. I just assumed Okada was not going to be on All In, but he was kind of, I guess, the first quote unquote surprise in the Casino Gauntlet. For anybody who doesn't know the rules of the Casino Gauntlet, it's 21 men that come out at just random intervals, which is okay. And then yeah, first person to get a pinfall wins. So you might not even get into the match. In this case, I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like 13 people got in the match. So
Making sure everybody get it checked.
so 2/3 of the people got in. Orange Cassidy and Okada started off. And then Nigel McGuinness comes out to a roaring applause. I was very happy to see that.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
I'm a big Nigel fan. I've always been a big Nigel fan. So him to get to fulfill his dream and like wrestle at Wembley probably was the best feeling ever for any kind of UK wrestler, especially from his era.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty special. That was a really cool moment. Kyle O'Reilly comes out after that. Next, we get Zack Sabre Jr. fresh off a G1 win.
We knew he. Didn't we call him winning the G1, or was it?
We said one of the white boys is gonna win it. We
Yeah,
said it was either him or who's the other one?
Dave Finley.
Dave Finley. Like,
Yeah, if it had to come down to them two niggas, I'm picking Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, I think the Zack Sabre Jr. and Nigel McGuinness face off was really cool. That's two generations of like the top UK guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe they've ever wrestled each other before because it would have to it would have to have been like early Zack Sabre Jr. like because Zack Sabre Jr. been doing it for a while too. They might have hooked up before. I don't know, but next comes out Mark Briscoe, Hangman Page, Jeff Jarrett comes out. Crazy guitar shot. Hangman Page sold that great. After Jeff Jarrett comes out, also you got a big pop. Ricochet makes his AEW debut.
Hit that jig, what? Hit that neck pivot.
Big ovation. I don't like the theme. I'm not feeling the theme.
I am indifferent to it. I don't really care. I think the theme is fine. Controversial. Yeah. I think the theme is fine.
Yeah, Ricochet comes out, does his Ricochet thing. Same moveset, everything's the same, just different location, which I think is fine. Some fresh matchups he can have.
Fresh matchups he's gonna have. He's gonna fucking wrestle. What is it? Will Ospreay again?
Yeah, that's gonna happen sooner than later. And I'm interested to see where it kind of goes. Especially after tonight, they teased the Will Ospreay match, but Ospreay should be focusing on Pac, and Pac let him know that with a surprise dragon, a surprise poison run. I still can't get over that. And at this point in the match, when once Ricochet comes out, I'm having a great time. Next person that comes out is Christian Cage. Why? He just had a match, but Christian Cage comes out. Said okay. And then Luchasaurus comes out, not Killswitch, Luchasaurus with the old music. Comes out. We think he finally turned. I don't know what would have triggered that. I mean, I guess he did walk out on him earlier, but
hey, Source comes Luchasaurus, out. Niggas don't like you like that. What the fuck? Why the hell are you going back to the old mask?
He popped. The crowd popped. Luchasaurus comes out, but in the end, we think he get a turn on Christian, but it was a swerve, bro. And Luchasaurus helps Christian win the match. So now he's I guess he's not number one contender, but he's some kind of contender. He will have a future world title match at some point.
He is some kind of contender. Is hilarious, bro.
At some point, he will get a title match along with Darby Allin and Jeff Perry. So, yeah, no, I thought this match, it was fun. I thought the entrances were fun. The surprises were fun. It was good to see Nigel. Besides that, nothing else, nothing like notable, like in-ring wise really happened. It was just a fun time. I had a fun time watching this, though. I wish I would have caught this live, to be honest with you. I think I would have liked it even more.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no thoughts on that other than that?
I thought, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of like this gimmick or like the casino match. Like, you know how people don't really like war games because like you really just waiting until the match starts.
Yeah,
this very much feels like that, but like they try to make you feel like, oh no, there's gonna be more people. I swear, I promise.
Yeah,
I don't. Not a big fan of that. That like aspect of the match, but I thought it was cool. It did what it needed to do. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have went with Christian Cage winning, but
no, that was, I felt that was flat in the crowd. I think it kind of hurt the crowd too. Probably what the fuck.
Yeah.
But also, I understand why you wouldn't have like Ricochet win that because then he has to lose already.
I wouldn't have put him in the match because you say you don't want to lose, but he loses regardless.
We didn't get pinned.
it's a I get what you're saying, but it's a
It's
lose
like
lose anyway.
it's like debuting in the Rumble.
It is a lose
When
lose
AJ
anyway.
when AJ Styles debuted in the Rumble, like he didn't lose, but he didn't win it. You know what I mean? It didn't hurt. I don't think it's that big of it, but he could. I don't think he should have won though because he
Oh
would
no,
have to lose
I don't think
Brian.
it's
So.
that big of a deal anyway. There's other aspects of the AJ Styles debut, but we're gonna stop right there. Um, but yeah, that's the casino match. Sorry, it's hard to see. Uh, Will Ospreay versus MJF. If you needed something to get the crowd back into this, it's a good start.
So this to the night, I enjoyed this so much better than the hour-long match they had. Um, much more concise. We got to it. I will say they definitely tried to bloodline this up. A lot of just overbooking and all ref bumps and who knows what's it's and cheating and then fake cheating and brass knuckles
cheating, cheating,
and flips. But I really I like this a lot better than the original match. Will Ospreay finally stopped being pussy and did the Tiger Driver on MJF to win the match. Big pop for the Tiger Driver, so I guess the storyline worked, even though I thought it was pretty silly, but it did work. Will Ospreay got the big win in his hometown, so I believe he's 2-0 at Wembley now.
Yes.
So yeah, so I'm burning the lead. Daniel Garcia comes back.
Yeah.
He made his return in the finish of the match and attacked MJF. Big pop for Daniel Garcia. Were you surprised to see Daniel Garcia? I was. I was a little surprised.
Yeah, I would say I was surprised as well. My initial thought was like, "Oh, you're an idiot. Why'd you resign?" But then, well, someone shout out to Dom knocked some common sense into me, just being like, "Oh, he's most likely like working with the dates like really about to wrap the fuck up," and that is absolutely the case.
You still think he's leaving?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I don't think he's staying, big dog.
We were informed that his contract is not up yet.
Mm-hmm.
He still has some time on it. So we'll see. I think I kind of have a feeling he's staying. I think the leverage was like, yo, we'll give you a win over MJF.
How what is it?
You're gonna
You
be a
know
main
what?
event guy. He must have forgot what happened to Wardlow. You know what I mean?
Hey
Where
man,
is Wardlow? Is he hurt?
I actually think he might be hurt.
He must be. I'm going to assume he's hurt. Also, shout out to Miro. He came back to the States. I'm proud to put that
Yeah,
in
that report just, hey, Miro's back, and I'm like,
he's back in the States.
okay.
That's
Um,
crazy. No one cares about Miro. No, I haven't seen nobody ask for him.
I mean, he did it to himself. He don't fucking
He did it to
wrestle.
himself. He really did.
Like, how am I supposed to feel bad for a nigga that don't want to come to work? Let me know. Um, he, let's move on here. Oh wait, yeah, no, almost forgot to talk about the match. I thought the match was cool. It's definitely much better. I I'm glad that they decided to like, cut it down. Um this is honestly the match that we could have had on Dynamite, and I actually would have been cool with that. And then you could have you could have that really short match without the Tiger Driver. I would have been cool with that. And then you could have the hour-long one, and then at the final 30 seconds or the final 10 seconds or whatever, 15, he does the Tiger Driver, it does a thing. I'm cool with that too. I just hate how they did it in reverse. But I agreed that I think this is the better match.
Yeah, 100%. I enjoyed this much more. A lot less self indulgent.
Yeah.
Um,
Controversial. You could have a good match in less time. I know niggas don't like to hear that. That is very much the fucking case here.
One of my favorite matches of all time is like less than was like 4 minutes long. So it's
What match is that?
um Brock Goldberg WrestleMania 30,
Oh yeah.
whatever the hell it was.
No, I like the Survivor Series one more.
No, that's not enough. The sphere, the two spheres.
I like I don't know.
I
You know, I like the Survivor Series one because that is the first time I got to see like Goldberg like wrestle. Like that wasn't just like a rerun of like Nitro or whatever. So like I've always seen Goldberg and shit like that. So it was cool to see him here.
your first Goldberg experience.
Yeah, that was my first Goldberg experience. You know, Brock Lesnar that nigga to me. Because what is it? When I came back to watching wrestling, the first Brock Lesnar match that I saw, oh well, it was the where Seth Rollins like cashed in on the nigga. But when I came back after that, when I actually started watching weekly, he left Randy Orton fucking leaking.
SummerSlam, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the same year, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so you know, he that nigga to me. And then what is it? I saw him at I saw him at Mania. I saw him beat the shit out of Roman and Nola. People walking the fuck out after like the eighth F5. Um,
I
that
hated
was
that
very
match.
sad. Um,
Did not like that. What were we talking about?
Goldberg or short
Oh,
matches.
oh.
A short match that I seen recently that I really enjoyed was in Stardom, part of their 5-star Grand Prix, which I'm watching, enjoying, and very much behind on. Um, it's cool. I like it. I'm having a lot of fun watching these. I'm not taking it too serious. Like I'm just happening in the background. But MJF and Willard was cool. Next, Mercedes Monet versus Britt Baker.
Boy. Man,
If you want to talk about a stinker,
man.
you
What
want
is
to
that
talk
to?
about you want to talk about pure ass. You know, I honestly didn't think there'll be a match this year worse than Jey Uso versus the Usos match.
Yeah, I'll put
Shout out,
this up. You know,
shout out
because
to Monet doing the impossible.
at least with the Usos match, it was only like 6 minutes. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
This was like 15 minutes.
Yeah, and then Britt Baker, the audacity
The
to
audacity.
post highlights, your highlights of this match,
Fuck it.
a couple moves every now and there
Fuck it. You gotta do it.
after the stinker you just had.
Gotta
Gosh,
do it.
bitch, you are bold. Like, is ego the word?
I don't
That
know.
match was so
I don't know what she's saying.
bad.
Yeah, Britt looked blown up pretty early into the match. Mercedes was doing a lot of heavy lifting, figuratively and
Which
literally.
which is
Um,
crazy. Shout out to Brian Bosa saying she was working like Big Boss Man versus Britt Baker. That shit was killing me, young. But like, what
uh,
the fuck?
yeah, I don't. I mean, Britt only had two matches previous to this, and she's been gone for over a year. I believe she almost like died or something, or like was
Yeah, the
really
herniated
like
disc and all
yeah,
that
like
sort
she
of
was all
jazz.
messed up. So the fact that like she didn't really have much like reps like before she had this match, you could tell she had blown up like 3 minutes in. Um, and then yeah, it just fell apart from there. It was never good, and it went like 17 minutes. And it was just slow and plodding and boring. Mercedes finisher still stupid.
I
Everything.
cannot even say that it was plotting. This match is a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, crowd didn't care.
There's
Crowd
very
was under.
there's very much no story to this. This is just, we're just gonna have the big dog go at it. That's cool. That's fine. But Jesus Christ, this shit stinks.
I didn't have a good time. I'll tell you that
Okay.
much. Did not have a good time.
I,
Yeah, but
I don't know why I didn't have a good time fucking killing. Like this shit really ruined your fucking day, bro.
we didn't even see Britt Baker on Dynamite this week, so I don't know where she's at.
Good. Keep her the fuck off these shows for a little bit,
And
man.
the little we got, Mercedes didn't really do anything. She just was like,
Oh,
"I'm having a
that
party,"
that
and
segment
Okada
was
dancing
sad.
with
There was no music. She's just doing her fucking stupid dance. They couldn't even get no like stock music, some public domain shit to like put back there. I thought,
me. 13.
yeah, right. No, I thought that segment was very silly. But it uh, moving on. I don't know why my phone. I thought this match was a very this is very weird to put this match in this spot. Um, you got Jack Perry, um, versus Darby Allin.
In a coffin match.
Yeah.
You know,
Um.
the funniest thing with Taz is like, "Yo, have you guys ever called a coffin match before?" And they were like, "Yeah, we did one last year."
Yeah, I was just like,
Literally had a coffin match at All In last year.
yeah, like, oh my god, pay attention, bro. No, I think it was all out, but like, still,
No,
it's like,
it was All In. It was
it
Sting
was
and
all in.
Darby versus Swerve and Christian.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh, sorry.
It was All In.
I'm remembering the other coffin match where this fucking. I just remember the coffin shutting fast as shit.
And I think that was with Jungle Boy, wasn't it? It was Jungle Boy and
Yeah, it was still Jungle Boy
it,
with
it
I
was Jungle
just
Boy and somebody else.
I can't remember who it was for the life of me right now.
Malachi? It might have been Malachi. That's the only
Yeah,
wrestler that makes sense to do a coffin match. That was a heel at the time.
but it was a singles match, so it couldn't have been him.
Yeah. No, but I was like early before he before he decided he didn't want over. It was like Jungle Boy. It was like
Yeah, like it was
when they
Tarzan nigga.
yeah, it was like I want to say COVID era or whatever.
No, I didn't even think it was COVID. There was definitely people in the arena.
Yeah, I mean COVID era still had people in the arena. What a lot.
You know what we say COVID era, COVID still happening actually.
Yeah, lying.
Um, but yeah, just not to get too into the fucking weeds of the the specifics there. But yeah, I
Oh no,
did think that was very funny.
it was Christian Cage. Okay, it was Jungle Boy versus Christian.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know
But
it was
yeah, I
that.
remember the coffin dropping really fast.
Like it's fucking slammed shut. I don't know why. It's still funny as hell to me to this day.
But yeah,
Um,
this match was really weird. It was already reported that this match got cut for time, and you could tell because they were just going from spot to spot and walking to spot to spot. um, did you notice that? I was watching like, man,
oh
this
yeah,
is a
no.
weird match.
It was very
Yeah,
fast.
it was like boom, next spot, boom, next spot, boom. There was like no in between. It was like bam,
I
bam,
mean,
bam, bam, bam.
but I don't know what else we expected from this match for real.
I don't know, but I just thought
That shit went exactly the pace I expected.
something didn't feel right about this match. I'm like, this feels weird, and then once that was explained, it made a lot more sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Jack Perry wins the match, kind of pretty much like just straight up. uh, we had a real glass moment because of course he couldn't. Jack Perry can't do anything without referencing that moment where he
CM
got asked.
Punk. Yeah.
Uh,
What is it? Is the clock from 24 countdown to getting my ass beat?
so he did bring out real glass after the match. Was it who came out to jump Darby? Who was it?
I don't remember. I don't remember my brother.
I don't remember who it was, but Sting comes out uh just to save his boy.
I think it might have been the elite. I'm actually not sure here.
Who was it?
It could have been the elite. I'm
Did
blanking.
the Bucks come back out? Maybe the Bucks did come back out. I don't remember. But I know Sting came out and saved the day, and it was a big pop. We got Search and Destroy. Good to see Sting, I guess.
Yeah, no, it was fine.
And nice little check.
Yeah, that's perfect spot for to get the Sting pop going. Oh, so I'm not mad at it. It's whatever. And then you get Swerve versus Brian Danielson.
It's my goat. He did
That
it.
is that is in fact the GOAT. Um, people that completely doubted Swerve and never predicted that he was gonna retain. What is it? That one tweet that said, "People that said I couldn't do it, you were absolutely right." Yeah, Swerve was not retaining that shit. I thought it was
I
cool.
think we all thought it was inevitable that he was not winning that match. Once
Yeah.
it was a title versus career, I said, yeah, he's not winning.
Yeah, I
Ain't
was just
no
like,
way.
ain't no way in hell.
He's not winning this.
Hey, you know he don't
Um,
like you like that.
I thought this match was fantastic, though. I'll give credit when it's due. I think he's a lame-o, but for Brian, they did the thing. They did it. I thought the match was paced really well. There were no real dull moments. It was just like go, go, go. Crowd was hot. Crowd was very hot for this match.
They better be.
On,
They in the presence of
on,
greatness, nigga.
Only complaint I didn't like the knee, the Busaiku knee no sell. I could have done without that, but I get it.
Yeah, I saw people pop for that, and I was just like, nah, lay that
I
ass
get it.
down.
But Heyman Page at the end comes out to distract. Oh, I guess he didn't want Swerve to win. Which led to a
Yes,
distraction,
of
which led
course
to
he
a
didn't want
knee,
Swerve to win, man.
which led to a distraction, led to a knee. He kicks out of the knee. Brian does the crossface, similar, actually the exact same as he did to the Batista at WrestleMania 30 to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, in front of the fan, I thought the spot where he was like he getting kicked and he got the fighting spirit from seeing his kids and his wife in the crowd. I said, "Man, let's go."
that's
You know what I
that's what
mean?
it's all about.
That's real anime shit right there. I thought that was a cool little spot. I thought it was I had no real complaints besides the knee. I
Oh,
thought this was a great match. I really do. I gave it a 5. I haven't given a 5 to an AEW match in a long time. Felt something, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta feel something at that. Give out that 5. I felt something in this match. That's what it's all
man,
about, right
we
there.
all know it's the Brian stimulus, man. You ain't gonna fool me.
I felt that. You know what I mean?
It's okay, bro.
So
I know.
I gotta give it the 5.
I,
Nah, but
I,
even if it wasn't the Brian bias, which is there, you know what I mean?
Let's be honest.
Him and Dragonov, they got the bias. But no, the match. I thought the match was fantastic. I second best match I've seen this year. It's not better than Roman Cody. I still got
Oh,
Roman Cody number 1, but this is probably number 2.
you thought this was no? That happened last year. Never mind.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say Ilya Trick, but I don't think that happened this year.
No, I didn't give that a 5 either way. I'm like 4.5 on that, I think.
Oh, you know what? I'm bugging. Why would I give it? I didn't even give it a 5, but I thought the match was like fucking pivotal for his career. But
No, that was a great match.
yeah, no, I'm not ready to hit that high though.
I did go high on that. I got to look up where I did gave that. I think that was this year. That must have been this year. It must have been the beginning of the year.
Let me know, because time is slipping away from me.
I don't know, but I have 11 4.5 this year and 2 5s.
Damn, nigga, you being stingy? Give him the string beans,
Nah.
nigga.
Yeah. What do you think of the wildest name in the 4.5s that I got in here? If you had to guess.
Craziest 4.5
I only have one NXT match in there that's a 4.5. Can you guess the NXT match I gave the 4.5 to? How about we do that? That's probably the wildest.
Guess the
Guess the
NXT
NXT match that I gave a 4.5 this year. I spoke very highly of it.
Oh man. I know, let me roll back to pay-per-views. I don't think it was probably Obafemi Dijak Briggs.
Yes.
Of course. Come on, man.
Josh,
I know my
Mr. 4,
calls, man. Quit playing with me. Y'all thought I was gonna get this wrong?
Mr. 4.5, Josh Briggs himself.
That boy nigga sticking it up and knowing niggas not fucking with that. Which I'm just like, damn,
man.
tough crowd.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you know?
yeah, great. No, I was gonna say just a great match. Like I said, the first AEW 5 in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give out the 5s like I used to. I don't really give out 5s heavy a lot. Y'all still got mad at me for not saying Cody Roman 1 was a 5. I don't think it was a 5.
I give you shit for, but it is what it is. I don't
Like
got
I
a
genuinely
spreadsheet
think
of my own.
I genuinely think the Discord was mad at me when I did that. I know Cornell was.
Yeah, I was about to say Cordell was probably the only one that really put really had your head over that shit. I'm kind of just whatever to it.
Where was that? But
um,
yeah, man,
yeah,
all in
no, I
all
thought it was
together
real good.
though. I
I
thought
thought
I thought it was a good show. I had a good time. I wasn't at no point was I bored except for the women's title match.
dig it. Um,
What a jerk! You
men,
dog.
am I right?
You cis pig.
All right. Um, Brian says, he says his usual things, but he said, "Motherfucker, I ain't leaving. My family can wait," which I think is crazy.
Fire.
Um,
Fire.
yeah, he said his family could wait, and I absolutely do believe him. Um, so he's gonna keep going, and then his challenger for All Out is Jack Perry, which I'm not excited about, but whatever, man.
People keep lying to me and saying Jack Perry's good. I don't see it. But
I don't think I ever will.
I don't understand. I don't understand what they're seeing that I'm not seeing. But they've been saying that before the heel turn. They're like, "Oh, this guy at the future." I'm like, I don't see it. Sometimes there's certain guys people like really attached to, and like this guy at the future. I'm like, where y'all? What are y'all seeing that I'm not seeing? I'm trying to think of a WWE equivalent where I'm just like, what are y'all talking about?
There's something written now. I'm not gonna,
What are you gonna say?
I'm not gonna shit on Ricochet. I'm fucking around.
Nah, Ricochet too solidified at this point.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking IC champion. I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'm
what
trying.
is it? No,
Indy Hartwell.
chill
And
out.
it's
Oh
Indy,
my
bro. I'm sorry. She
god,
stinks. She
bro.
stinks, bro. She stinks.
Chill out on the queen.
She's
Jesus
bad.
Christ. I'm not even gonna say nothing rude, man. Chill out. Candice LeRae.
I feel like she's too old. So she's been in the not old, but like she's been in the game too long.
Tegan
I'm trying to think
Knox.
like, yeah, I want to say it, but you know what I mean. Niggas got smoked when I say her name.
Yeah.
It's scary out there. She her fan base like
Yeah,
the
she
Barb's
got
low
real
key.
shooters.
She got real shooters, bro. It's
Yeah.
scary.
Trying to think. Not actually, we're gonna move on. So Brian says, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna keep doing this. Swerve confronts Hangman Page. They're gonna have a cage match. MJF and Garcia have a little thing going on. Great mic toss. Beam that
little
shit.
little thing. He almost killed that miss. Little thing.
Yeah. Damn near cut his face with this shit. Like, that was cool.
Yeah,
I
great,
like that
great
actually.
mic toss.
Yeah,
MJF
fantastic mic toss. Keep it up.
MJF denounced America.
Hey, you want to talk about Big Show switching alignments and shit like that? This nigga be switching characters like a motherfucker. This nigga damn near Jericho with the shit.
Switch countries.
Like he was American. He was just American man.
Seceded from the country. He's like, fuck it.
You know what? I could see him aligning with that.
Yeah. So we're gonna get Garcia versus MJF at All Out. MJF, I mean Garcia has a weird fetish. I don't want to kink shame, but
yeah, he a freak bull to
he'll
ruining
freak
MJF's
bull.
life. I get it. I don't like the nigga neither. What else is going on? Well, no, that's pretty much it. Mariah May comes out. She do a little tease thing. Tony Schiavone fucking shivered when he looked over. I said, "Nigga, if you,
shaking, boy.
yeah, nigga, if you was gonna get scared of her titties, bet the fuck up."
Real shook.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. What? No.
Hangman wrestled Ishii.
That's nothing to talk about.
Post match, Swerve comes out very upset, as he should be. We already talked about that. Did we talk about that?
Yeah, I just mentioned it. I said they're gonna have a what is it? They're gonna have a steel cage.
Yeah, how do you feel about that promo? I'm a little confused. I don't know who's the heel here, who's the baby face here. I mean, it should be Swerve the heel because he broke into his house and harassed his baby. So you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like we're supposed to treat we're supposed to like treat Swerve as if he didn't do that shit because he moved on, and I think that's crazy. Like Hangman Page is justified here in wanting to fucking kill him. Um, yeah, I don't get the. I don't know why they switched alignments here. I do think that part is very much weird. Like you broke into my home.
I don't know, but
You broke into my home. Like
it's wrestling though, because my mind always goes to Stone Cold breaking into Brian Pillman's house, and he was ended up being the babyface and all that.
Well, he pulled out a gun, so that makes you the bad guy.
Understandable. Yeah.
If I was to go to his heart, what the fucking hilarious.
Could you imagine Lexus King at the crib? Like, what's going on?
Was he born for that?
He must have been, because only a year later. What's his name passed? Was it a year later?
You would know more than me.
That happened in I want to say it happened in '96, like late '96. So yeah, Pillman passed.
We're gonna watch the segment back. Whatever baby is in the scene, that is Lexus King. That's how we're quantifying it.
Yeah, he passed in October '97. When did the gun thing happen? That happened November 4th, '96. So a year before that.
Okay.
So yeah, so Alexis must have been alive, because I think when Alexis King born. We're doing the math, doing the knowledge.
Old ass.
Alexis King was born in '93. So yeah, he was 3 years old.
You in NXT. Oh, and
Fellow Virgo, by the way. Man.
For the astrology listeners in chat.
Fellow Virgo King.
I think that's it. We talked a lot so far. Let's move on to No Mercy predictions, and then we're gonna talk about a little bit stuff that's on the show that came over, and then the quick hits are gonna be stuff that didn't, stuff that doesn't overlap. Shit. I'm pulling it up on the computer because I'm tired of looking at my phone. We got Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker. They have Jada Parker was gonna have a little sit down. Am I using the term right? A la what is it when Thea Hale had her sit down little interview thing? Did I use that right? I feel like I did. My brain has been very hazy these few days.
No, you used the right word there.
Okay, I'm minding my words before niggas fucking cook me and shit. So I think it's great continuity that Roxanne is just like, y'all niggas not getting no more face downs. Let's stop that right now. But Jada Morgan said, "Hey man, I'm gonna whoop your ass," and it slapped the shit out of her.
Sure did.
Roxanne just fucking stood there. Get up, girl.
And then Jada talked to somebody off camera and said, "I know who you are," and they didn't say the person's name. So now we're in a mystery of who was there watching.
I know a lot of people are the Discord is mixed. My prediction is Cora Jade.
I think, but if it were Cora Jade, she would have said it as Cora. She would say, because like it's not like Jada and Cora Jade were in the same locker room at one point. You know what I mean?
Were they?
It has to be. It has to. Yeah. At some point, I'm sure at one point Jada was one of the girls in the background, one of the random locker room promos. But it has to be someone we haven't seen on the show before. Yeah, so either it's a TNA girl, or it's going to be one of the three that got signed. Yeah,
it does have it's either going to be Cora Jade or it's going to be one of the three newcomers and stuff like that. It might be. If I had to choose out of the three, I'm going to go Vacker.
Yeah, she's probably the most ready. And I believe she just posted a picture. I don't know if she was in the PC, but she had a bunch of PC gear on, working out.
It's over. What is it? What goes around come around. Shout out to Conan. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Roxanne Jada Parker match. I think that match will be really good. I do think Jada Parker is a talented wrestler. So
I think it's a good test for Jada. So she can really hang with the big girls.
Yeah,
for real. So we'll see. I think I like what they're doing. Roxanne, they're making her kind of the barometer. Like, hey, can they keep up?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's a good
Which
idea. Which
which
is
she's
crazy because
low
she's like
key has
15
been.
years old.
Yeah. I tweeted it, and I know you're not gonna know what I'm talking about, but well, she did wrestle Mercedes Moné at some point. Um, Izumi is 21 years old. She has 10 years of wrestling experience.
Why are 11-year-olds wrestling?
The Yvette couldn't drink last year. She fucking big dog, bro.
That's
She's
impressive.
like, she's been wrestling for a very long time, and I do think a child should not be wrestling, but I do think that is really cool. Controversial, I know. Next we got Kalani Jordan versus Wendy Chu.
We didn't even do predictions, bro.
Oh,
Roxanne's winning.
yeah, come on, man.
Let's make it official.
Like, hey, man, what is it? Parker, we love you. You're not winning that. Um, Next we get Kalani Jordan versus Whitney Chu. The segment on the show where she is like confronting Wendy Chu.
Least convincing I
J5
ever heard
J5 is
ever.
so right. She can't talk.
She can't. She doesn't sound convincing at all. I don't believe her at all. You know what I mean?
I like I do think she's extremely talented, but once again, we said it on the pod before, but not crowning Sol Ruka, absolutely insane. And I know I gave like the Jay Uso thing where it's just like, Sol Ruka's gonna be over. She doesn't really need it. But
Nah,
fucking
Soruka needs that. I think Soruka needs that. She's. I don't think her momentum slowed down since that because it seemed like it was all. And they went with Kalani for whatever reason. And I feel like they don't really know what to do with Solar at this point. She's kind of just there.
you're so right. But I don't know, man. We've been brainstorming a lot of ideas on what could possibly work for her, and something that I came up with, and I think that could do something to really get her character out is put her in the Can They Coexist tag team. I know, fellas, we do not like that shit, but hear me out. I think just her having that back and forth with somebody, you know, sounding genuinely concerned, possibly being frustrated about a win, confronting them about it. In my mind, in these scenarios, it sounds like, these are a lot of opportunities where she can like show a different range, like various ranges of emotion here. But now that I'm closing my eyes saying it, I can hear it in her robotic tone. But I do think it would really work well for her. Shout out to Jules in the Discord. He said that if Blair Davenport didn't go up, that probably would have been a great spot for her. I think that would have been cool, good too. I think Blair is a really good talker, and you know, I feel like she could have verbally jabbed with Kalani Jordan to the point where she possibly could have got a little bit better on the microphone. Because
I
right
don't.
now
I just don't think she's any good.
in this feud,
I don't think going back and forth was going to help anything. I just don't
but
think she's.
But my thing, it's NXT, iron sharp as iron. You have to try. And I think that being in a feud with somebody who doesn't fucking talk is not good for her. She is, Kalani Jordan is doing a lot of fucking heavy lifting that she shouldn't have to when Wendy Chu has been here a lot longer.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's she. I don't think she's found her voice. Like her voice is just not.
And,
I
and
don't
then
believe
how
her.
how how is she gonna like I know like, but like how is she gonna find her voice against Winnie Chu, who's never had a promo, never really explained what's going on here. And then NXT had the fucking nerve to show us a tweet from her. Are you fucking serious? I know, like, the Winnie Chu shit is pissing me off. Because, like, it's not is very much not doing anything for Kalani Jordan, who needs somebody to really be verbally jabbing with. Because just really the worst aspect of her character is that she can't talk.
I don't think her wrestling's that great either, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Like, I don't think she since she won the title. I don't think since she won the title, I don't feel like her matches have been very impressive.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna comment on that.
You think so? You think she really been putting on like real bangers like that?
I think it's just fine. Like I wouldn't say it's like crazy or anything. Like I'm definitely not gonna rave about like the match she had on NXT, but I definitely thought
that match
this
sucked.
was okay. Yeah.
I don't like that match at all. Yes, Rosemary from TNA comes out as a surprise match guest.
I saw that and rolled my fucking eyes. Hey man.
I'm briefly familiar with Rosemary from the brief time I was watching TNA this year, when she would team up with Havoc. She's fine enough, but yeah, this match it wasn't nothing.
I don't give a fuck about TNA. Stop putting these TNA niggas on my screen, man.
Hold on, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Stop putting these TNA niggas on my screen, man.
Bro, TNA. Well, tell the NXT men to step it up. We have to depend on Joe Hendry.
Depending on Joe Hendry's fucking nuts. Yeah, man. Nah, I'm sick of the TNA shit. But yeah, this match not really good. I am very much not familiar with Rosemary, so sorry if that offends, but I didn't think this match was good.
But as far as Wendy Chu versus Dark Wendy Chu versus Kalani Jordan, I like Kalani winning that. I don't see any reason why Wendy will win this. I don't think her character is established enough to really even like. We still don't know why she went baddie all of a sudden. I would never explain. I guess she's had a nightmare one day.
Well, I don't care to find out anymore.
What's
like
next?
I think that ball has like, that ship has sailed long ago for me to have genuine interest on why she turned out this way. What's next? We got Obafemi versus Tony D'Angelo. The family had a match against No Quarter Catch Crew that I thought was really good. I like Crucifino. I think it's cool.
Luke was cool. I gave this match a 3. That was very decent. Whatever TV match. I have no real thoughts on it.
I thought it was cool. I like the family. Rizzo was working in there. My bad, OG. Yeah, I thought everything was cool. I don't know. Charlie Dipsy. Sorry, I was about to say, Charlie Dipsy just won. We shouldn't, he shouldn't really be losing, but fuck the Heritage Cup.
Well, Charlie Dipsy loses all the time.
Yeah,
I think
ain't that nigga lose to Jonathan Gresham or some shit? Had that nigga in the knit-knack paddywhack pin.
This is everybody. Ain't nothing new. Yeah, no. After Tony D leaves the match mid-match because he's found that someone's in his restaurant, took his reservation. That really upset him.
Yeah, I was. Oh my god, NXT's so stupid.
What do you mean someone's in my seat? That's my seat.
Like, nigga, you're at work.
He goes back to the restaurant, wherever the respect. It must be really close to PC.
Oh yeah, he got there to fucking walk.
15 minutes.
Sped off, man.
Oh, but Femi's sitting there, all dressed up by himself. No date, no shorty, no nothing.
Okay.
Like, what are you getting dressed up in a fancy restaurant for by yourself?
Actually, you know what? The PC has so many women. Y'all could have get one
of the shorty with him.
Yeah.
Misfit Filipina. You know what I mean? She wasn't doing nothing. Feel me?
Misfit Filipina. If you hear this, we are big fans. We cannot wait for you.
We can talk cosplay.
We can't. At the top of the episode, you said you've never been to a con before.
I'll learn about it. You know what I mean?
This nigga lying.
Nothing.
We look forward to your debut. Um, I can't wait to see you whenever you hit that battle royale. I'm rooting for you. Ah. But yeah, he was in there alone, and they're gonna have a match, and I think this should be good. I like Tony D'Angelo. I think Oba wins though. I think he
Yeah,
should.
I think. Yeah, I don't see any reason Tony D should win that. Honestly, call Tony D up. I know we've said it a bajillion times already. Call him up.
I'm tired of saying it. Actually,
Yeah, call him up. What are we doing?
I'm about to put the ban on the term.
He done did everything besides win the big one. I don't think he's gonna get involved in that anytime soon. So
Yeah,
you know,
set him free.
no.
Take the family with him. Fuck it. If the Street Profits could still have B-Fab at our side, take Rizzo. Y'all made Maxine work. Fuck it. Objections?
I'm looking at Fit Miss Filipina in the Chun-Li outfit, doing stances.
Doing stances.
She would do stances. She got, you know what I mean? She's the Chun-Li stance.
Next
you know
match,
next?
we got Chase U versus Faxium. They were co-signing that name on the show.
Big Fraxium.
Y'all can't use that.
Cage Fraxium?
Do not use Faxium without my permission.
You didn't start Fraxium.
Don't use that shit without my permission.
Oh,
I
brother.
have been putting that shit in the docket since God knows when. Y'all can't use it. Sean, you gotta go through me if you want to use that shit again. Stop using my word.
Say check in. That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta check in with me when you want to use Faxium. Okay, I don't like that. You want to give these niggas no names for a year, or no names for a mad long time, and then you want to co-sign some shit I do? No check? Nah. I think Chase U wins. I don't really care to see Faxium win this.
Did we get the breakup?
Controversial if I don't care.
I don't care. I didn't realize how young Axiom and Frazier are. I thought they were a little older than that.
Oh, how young are they?
Axiom's only 27, and
oh shit, I'm older than him.
Frazier's only 26. Because I feel like Axiom wrestled for a long time, right? Or A Kid, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like A Kid's been wrestling for a while.
Yeah, I'm older than there.
There you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Frazier and them. I don't. I know we talked about like Duke and them turning, but like, I really don't see any signs of it. Like he was just like, man,
I don't think so.
He was like, oh man, sorry I didn't get to finish the job, guys. And then that was like it. So
I think they're just running this back and they need a tag title match. So
yeah, literally. I don't think there's anything to really worry about for these boys.
I'm gonna go Chase U.
As you should. Then we got Wesley versus Zachary Wentz.
Warts. What? Wentz. I like this promo. Yeah, I like the back and forth.
I like
the vignette and I like the back and forth promo. I like both of them.
I like the promo, but I don't like it from Wesley's end.
I did when he said, I forgot someone tweeted it was like he TNA wrestler like a slur. he said TNA wrestler.
Yeah, he says it like Punch Made Kev says poor.
That was so funny the way he said
it. I just think that Wesley, I don't like Wesley. You were on the verge of fucking tears before that nigga came out.
That's what Zach said. So he was about to cry
I
and
was there.
quit.
I was, yeah, you was like you was acting like a hoe, and now you trying to boss up on somebody? Hell no, not on me. Hey man, yo ass definitely not winning. But Zachary, smoke that nigga, please. Don't let him
Where's Trey
talk to you
Miguel?
crazy. Oh, who gives a shit? He was not part of
He got he
this
got
grand
sent
plan here.
he got sent to the barricade. We ain't seen him since.
Yeah, no. They said, "Oh, he cool. Oh, we should use him more." Whoa, no, brother. Um, no, I'm perfectly fine with not being around.
He might get involved
Um,
in the match. I can see him getting involved. Like
oh,
Wesley takes it too far, and he's like, "No, don't do
no,
it.
stop, no.
We're brothers."
Yeah,
He's
you know
definitely
that
doing
shit
that.
coming.
He's
Oh,
doing
you
it.
gotta love wrestling. Um, and then Wesley's definitely winning. So
You think Wesley's winning? I could see an instance where Zachary wins his match. They keep it going. I don't know. That could go
Wesley,
either way.
Wesley, you don't win. I'm
What's
ripping
he
up
gonna
the
do?
contract for you.
Oh, brother.
My nigga, you
If
can't
they
get
gotta
a
keep it
win at
going,
all. Nigga, they should not be keeping this shit going. My nigga, you can't get a win at all. Like
mm,
turning heel, like turning heel, not getting the win.
sometimes you turn heel and you don't get the win. It'd be like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, big dog. That made my head hurt.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Wesley, please get the win, bro. Don't let these niggas don't let that nigga smoke you, bro. I think it would be very crazy if he does it, but just what's the point of the fucking heel turn, bro? If you're just gonna be like, I'm gonna stop thinking about it.
Hey,
Wesley
like I
winning.
said, sometimes you turn heel, you just look at Ryback. He turned heel on Cena and lost.
I'm not looking at Ryback.
I'm just letting you know. I don't know if that's the first thing that crossed my mind, but that's the first thing that crossed
I
my
don't
mind.
know. I'm more puzzled at the Ryback pool. Like
I remember he
that
turned heel for no reason and then he lost.
that nigga's known for eating chips now. Like
Who bother online? I always love when I'm on TikTok and I scroll and I just see
you
my
see the
man.
Ryback meme?
No, not Ryback. I see what's my man's
Uh,
name? Guitar guy.
oh, Elias reading the Bible.
He be on that joint all day reading the Bible.
Hey man, get how you live, bro.
I guess so, bro. All you know, what I mean, all due respect to all my Christians and shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was wondering where you was going with it. Praise to the Most High.
You know, he
You
prays
feel
all the
me?
time.
um, Main event. Ethan pays Joe Hendry for the NXT Championship with Trick Williams as a special guest referee.
Oh, why was Joe Hendry body shaming? Look at him. He goes to the PC for a couple weeks. Now he can start body shaming. See how niggas act?
Hey man,
How niggas act. It's
get
crazy.
get get off that shit. You feel me?
Do you remember how the song goes? The song
No.
got over. The song got over.
Why would I remember it?
I don't know. Okay, it's catchy. Catchy little tune, little number.
Okay, if you think so. Um, this is a cool segment. Earlier on the show, Joe Hendry runs into Trick Williams and he's just like, "Hey man, no matter what happened, or like when I win, you get the first title shot, buddy." And I was like, "Okay, that's
Mm,
cool. You're not winning."
what if he does?
You believe in Joe Hendry?
Nah, I mean I don't, but
Damn, nigga.
if I'll play it, if Joe Henry wins, I wouldn't be like super shocked. I'm like, okay,
I don't see him
they
winning too
clearly
far,
have big plans for Joe Henry.
which is very weird.
Well, he's signing, bro. We know he's signing. They,
That's not your
I,
nigga.
I think even TNA knows at this point, like, yo, he's out of here. They
Uh,
got him.
like the TikTok go, man. That's not your nigga. That's not your nigga. Let that boy go. Let him go back, bro. I don't really hate Joe Hendricks. I'm just confused. That's all.
But what, man? He's over.
That's the part that confuses me. That nigga's so over.
Niggas, yo, wrestling fans love a good meme, bro.
Yeah,
They will embrace the meme. I noticed that about like kind of I don't know in kind of this era of wrestling, the meme sometimes it's just the meme and it's just like it just becomes so big. I think just the I believe Joe Henry. Think about it, man. Like Joe Henry's been wrestling for a long time.
I know.
Like I heard Joe Henry's name years ago. WCP WPC whatever what's it WCPW.
WCPW.
But like
Nearly had a stroke.
but like and he'd been doing like the parodies and the songs and stuff. So like sometimes it's just something you just go viral off some shit and you gotta ride that wave while you got it. I mean, you got it. So I can't even fault him, man. This is a big hope if he gets a WWE deal out of this, I can't even be mad at it.
I will. No, I'm playing.
How do you do that?
No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. I think this match should be cool. Like you said, is Joe Hendry.
We're about to get
He's not winning. Ethan Page got this.
we're about to get a real what did I say on Twitter? 2007 SmackDown mid card move set. We getting a
Oh.
bam we getting a Bam Neely move set. Feel me?
Who?
uh,
Who the fuck is?
I,
Can you just post a picture of it in the Discord, please?
yeah, you know who Bam Neely is?
Hell no.
I forgot someone of my mentions a long time ago say he wrestles like 2005 Matt Morgan. I thought that was really
Yeah,
funny.
I saw that too. That killed me. Oh my god damn.
Oh man.
You can say I'm harsh.
2005 Matt. I don't know why the name Matt Morgan made me laugh. Oh man.
um and then stuff that didn't or that doesn't reflect the card that happened on the show. Fatal Influence defeated Lash Legend and Jakara. Um you see when they debut, they could get a win. Well, not debut, but they do the little heel turn, do a thing, they could get a win.
Jakara and Lash.
Um yes, that's their names. Carmen Petrovic gets her revenge on Izzy Dame. I already put that down.
They got like 2 minutes, bro. What was that?
It's just
What's the point?
actually, um, what is it? Brooke Jensen just pulled up on Malik Blade and beat the shit out of that boy with a chair. That happened. I was like, damn, nigga, fuck he do to you?
Okay.
And then Joe Coffey defeats Javon Evans, which I'm just like, whatever. Uh, there's nothing else that I want to
That's
say.
everything?
Yeah, that's about it. And then just stuff that yeah, that's really it.
Okay.
And stuff that we missed from AEW. Jamie Hayter defeated Harley Cameron. We had another all-star 8-man, which was Snoozer. And then that is it.
No, before we go, can we please? That Tony Khan tweet made me laugh so hard, bro. Because like the fact that you had to reassure your fan base
That the match is gonna be good.
because they're so online that you knew it was gonna piss them off, and then the match wasn't even that good. So you doubled down on it, and it still wasn't that good.
Dumb it down, it
For,
still was wrong.
for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, on August 27th, he announced the 8-man tag
Exact
match.
dates.
He announced the 8-man tag match, and then replied to set because I guess people were complaining because it's Chris Jericho and the internet likes to get upset. There are two wrestlers that the internet does not like at all: Karrion Kross and Chris Jericho. They hate those two guys.
Karrion Kross, Chris Jericho, Saraya, Tessa Blanchard.
Saraya and Tessa Blanchard, I understand.
Yeah.
Jericho, Karrion Kross, they still like him because he sucks. That's the worst part. The other three people are like kind of like bad people. Kross just sucks. but anyway, but anyway, after he tweets out the match, he replies to the tweet and says, "Sometimes you just have to trust me. I expect this match to rock. AEW Dynamite on TBS."
You just had to add that last part. Fuck you.
That's what he said. And if you go look at the quotes of that tweet, he getting took.
As he fucking should.
Oh man, why
lying to the people like that?
This guy is so funny, man. I love this guy. Hope he never changes.
I do.
I'm telling you, the Trump comparisons. I know people don't want to admit it.
Oh,
but the MAGA don't. He's like my wrestling Trump. He's not like obviously. I don't
my
think
wrestling Trump is crazy.
I don't think he's a bad person or anything like that. I think he's like a nice guy all in all. But I'm just like the fact that he kind of like leads this kind of like almost semi cultish like movement. He also is like a really funny tweeter. This is very Trump-esque. It just reminds me like just the MAGA movement, just a really awkward guy who just really funny, even when he's not trying to be. Is that not Trump and Tony Khan? They're like the same guy, both billionaires.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. That is it for our episode. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/The A Show RNC. You can follow us on Twitter at The A Show RNC. You can follow Quan on Twitter at The Comeback Spot. I just took a look at this motherfucker. He has the squarest head in the world. He looked like Tomko and JD McDonough had a baby.
Large head. He does have a baby looking face. Some people like he had the Braun Strowman face. Remember Braun Strowman first debut? He had the little baby looking face.
Yeah.
He grew the beard out.
Then he got a nose ring that looks a little strong.
Yeah, he got his beard lined up. That's what happened. He had a lineup.
You can follow me, Cyrus, on Twitter at Cyrus on TWR. Everything is in the show notes. You can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
You can follow me on TikTok. So I don't.
You can follow on TikTok
because I just made a TikTok, the comeback spot. I know the vibes. So I don't feel less awkward talking to a phone. This must be a generational thing. I feel so weird talking to myself.
Just talking to a phone. Yeah.
Yeah, just talking to myself. It's weird. I don't know, but
I did a podcast alone for like 4 weeks. So.
If it was just audio, I wouldn't have a problem. I think just looking at myself in the phone talking is really messing me up.
Hey man, get with it.
If it was just strictly audio, I'd be fine.
My problem is I can't do that content because you'd probably get like a good 2 weeks out of me. Once my hair start looking crazy, you're not seeing me for the next 3 months.
I'm throwing a hat on. Let's throw a hat on.
You're not seeing me without the retwist. I don't have a hat.
I got hats. I got turbans. Now I throw a turban on, throw a do-rag on.
I started wearing bandanas.
I have the bandana on right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a bonnet on. I started rocking the bandana because sometimes I would go to work with product in my hair, and I don't want the product to get on the hoodie. So like it's just that extra layer. And I don't want to buy those $70 satin lining hoodies. I'm not paying $70 for no fucking hoodie, bro. I could probably do it myself, but I won't. But I'm not spending no fucking $70. And that is something that's on the TikTok shop. A little A-Show synergy there. But yeah, that is it from us. See you guys next week.